Hello, Scorpio, and welcome to Intuitive Clarity with yours truly, Allison Nichols. Scorpio, as always, this is going to be a general tarot forecast for the month of September. So if it doesn't resonate with you, always check out your moon and rising sign. While I'm shuffling the cards, I'd like to invite you to please check out the Candle Boutique. I have created my own line of all natural candles. It does have a bit of a spiritual new age twist to it, so it's kind of fun. The names are real fun. Anyway, they're all 100% natural wax, soy, or we're gonna start doing bee wax, as well as I believe coconut and palm. We'll see. And all the wicks are definitely all natural, all cotton or wood, and the scents are created by myself. So all the scents have been custom designed by myself or one of my family members, or there was somebody made a request and I created the scent and just kept it in the line. That happens too. All right, so there is a discount code that is just for my YouTube followers. So take advantage of that. Check out the website and get a discounted rate for your first candle purchase. All right, Scorpio. Let's see. September 2019. Okay. Of course, we're going to do numerology and some clarification. Got Capricorn in your scope. All right. Let's see. Numerology. 6. Okay. You are in a 6 energy this month, Scorpio, which is brilliant, actually. It's very spiritual, but it's also where you start to make decisions. Do I want to keep doing this, or do I want to move forward? Do I want to do something different? Um, it's a time of recognition also. So if you were wanting to ask for a raise or a promotion, a 6 energy is a great energy to do that because you do get recognition during a 6 month. Um, Also, if you're wanting to move, if on a more spiritual level, if you're wanting to take it up a notch, a 6 energy is a great opportunity to do that. If you want to start meditating or begin something new with spirituality, or you decide you want to take up reading cards or something, 6 energy is a good energy to start doing that. All right, so let's see. Fabulous. And I did pull both cards that represent Capricorn for some reason. So if there's a Capricorn in your world, it's prominent. Okay, so week 1, I get the Queen of Wands. Now, she is out of my deck that I created and designed, The Fairy's Journey, and it is also in the boutique below, and you can use the discount code for that. All right, so anyway, I get the Queen of Wands. She is actually Capricorn is her astrological sign, and then I get great joy. Now, my Queen of Pentacles is very nurturing. Um, she's very savvy with her money, but she's not stingy with her money. She's actually quite generous, and I get great joy. So if there is a Capricorn in your midst, it looks like this week they might be bringing you some pretty happy times, some reason to celebrate or fill your heart with joy. But we're going to do some more clarification there. If it is not necessarily about a person or a particular person, this could be your energy, how you are feeling. You're feeling quite stable. You're feeling kind of generous. Maybe there's some joy in your heart and you just want to share it. Okay, it doesn't have to be financial. It could be anything. It could be your time, your attention, whatever that might be. That would bring you joy. All right, fabulous. Scorpio. Week 2, I get my 10 of Wands, but it's reversed. And then I do get the mice. All right. 10 of Wands straight up. It is burdensome. It is carrying a heavy load. It is handling everything all the time, right? You're the one carrying the ball all the time. But you got it. You can handle it. The reason that you are is because you can. Okay. Reverse, it looks like either taking a break. Sometimes I see this as in a vacation type of reading where someone's just putting down everything that they're responsible for and they're just going to go take a break. Now, I do have the mice here too. Okay. So, with this being reversed, it could be that there is someone aggravating you to do their part of whatever that labor or job might be. Okay. It could be too that you are going to go ahead and drop the ball and see if these guys that you're always taking care of pick up the slack. All right. I'm going to do some clarification on that though. And I get my second Capricorn card. I did get the Devil. All right. But I got it reversed. And I also got, interestingly enough, I got the Medal of Honor reversed. Okay. Now, if this is a Capricorn, that we're talking about as opposed to the general meeting of the devil, it looks like if they were up for something, there might be a bit of a disappointment if they did not get the award or whatever it is that they were, competing for or trying to receive. It looks like they might not have received it. They might not get that. So if they're very close to you and you're quite involved with this particular Capricorn or person, of course it might affect your week. Especially if they live with you or something, it might affect your week. Um, but if we're looking at this as just in general, my Devil card reversed. When my Devil is straight up, it is being bond. It is being chained to something. Okay. Um, could be anything. And it's something that holds you down. It's not a positive thing to be chained to. So it could be a poor relationship. It could be addiction. It can be a dead end job. Many, many things. All right. Reversed. Okay. It almost looks like uh, there is something that you are chained to in some way, but you are choosing not to recognize it. Okay. If this is about you, if it's about someone within your world, it could be they're choosing not to recognize it. So it would be like if someone had an addiction and just is in denial, kind of thing. It is more of a denial kind of thing. So I want to do more clarification on that. You could be in a situation that you were just choosing not to look at. So if it's a dead end job, it's just easier to say than it is to move on, kind of thing. You're just not going to recognize it. You're just choosing not to. All right. Week 4. I get my 8 of Wands. All right, but I got it reversed. 8 of Wands straight up. It's action, right? It's a lot coming at you. Okay, beautiful. So it's reversed. And this is the anchor. So my anchor denotes something that's been going on for a long time. It can be stubbornness. It can be, you're digging your heels in. But it can also be security. Now, it looks like there is a bit of a lull going on this 4th week as far as action or things going on. Okay. It could be that this is needed to happen for a while. So maybe you need that break. Maybe you need to put the wands down. Okay. Maybe you don't need so much action this 4th week. Maybe you just want to kind of stay home, not do anything, not necessarily go out and socialize. Maybe you just need that break. Okay, it could have been coming for a long time. It's been needed for a while, it looks like. So also, if there was a breakdown in communication with someone, okay, it could last for a little while. So don't expect, that just out of the blue, you're going to get a phone call or get a text or something because this could take a while for them to come around again. All right, if there was something going on between the two of you. Let me do another clarification. That first week of September, there's something definitely, you're feeling quite joyful and generous. I believe quite generous as well. If that is about Capricorn or even just an earth sign, it could be an earth sign that, you know, makes you happy, does something special for you. Maybe they're being generous with you. Ah, wow. Okay. Interesting. All right. Scorpio, Ace of Pentacles on week 1, which is a new opportunity, a new offer. Would you look at that? Okay. It's financial. I do believe it's financial. I do think that there is some type of a new financial opportunity that comes your way that brings joy. It doesn't even have to be a new job. Perhaps it's just a side thing. Perhaps it's just a project even that someone asks you to assist them with, and it kind of takes off. But this is definitely a new opportunity coming your way and it makes you quite happy. So week 1 is fabulous. Week 2 is interesting. I have 2 tens going on. I get my 10 of swords reversed. I get my 10 of wands reversed. 10 of swords reversed is it's not over yet. So straight up, there is an ending. Okay, it might have been a rough ending, but it was an ending nonetheless. All right, straight up. It's carrying a lot. You might actually be at your breaking point, okay, because you are the one handling all the wands. You are the one handling everything, but it's reversed. And then I have my mice in between. So what does it all mean? All right. It looks as if whatever is going on with these folks back here, the ones that might not be picking up the slack, this isn't over yet. Okay. So like if you decided you were I'll just show them a lesson, and I'm just not gonna do that, and they're gonna have to do it, and it's not gonna work. Okay. So proving your point, it's not over yet. So this, you carrying the heavier load, I do believe is going to continue for a bit more time. It's okay though, because you can, and it's not like you're too weary to do it, because you're really not. You might feel a bit tired. You might want this to be over, whatever it is that you are handling, or that you are the number one person taking care of. You might want it to be over. You might be looking forward to it being over. It's just not quite yet. There's still some things that, with my mice too, there's still some nagging things that might need to be taken care of and cleaned up before you can actually call it a day. All right. One more card on that though too. I get the 6 of Wands on the 3rd week, which is actually victory. It is usually my victory card. Okay. So with my devil being reversed and not recognizing something, there is still a victory here. I do believe that you've come to terms with this. There is a victory out there. I'm not sure if it's necessarily going to be this month, but it's definitely going on. The beginnings of that is going on. It could be you just changing your thought pattern about it. Also, remember, we're in a 6. I have the ultimate 6 card, the victory card. So there is a victory over this. If there has been something that has been bogging you down, chaining you down, not allowing you to move forward, it does look like there is a clearing of that, which is great. Okay, week 4. I get my Queen of Swords reversed, which is lack of communication. My Queen of Swords straight up, she is all about communication. She's also about intellect, and fairness, judgment. She's my Libra. So it's reversed, which is sharp words, okay, or no communication whatsoever. Remember, I said if there was something going on where you had cut off some communication with somebody for a while, it it looks like this could last a little longer than you projected, or it had been coming for a very long time. Okay, one or the other. It doesn't mean that just because you chose not to socialize with this person anymore, it doesn't mean that it's necessarily, affecting you negatively. It could be what you need to do. It could have been coming for a very long time. Okay. Let me do one more clarification card here. I'm doing on time. That week one is amazing. New opportunity, and this is a spark often too, when I get my Ace of Pentacles, where it is the beginning process, where it's kind of like, you get that beginning of a really good idea, and then it just blossoms from there. That's my Ace of Pentacles. Yeah, negotiation, beautiful. All righty then. Okay, so I get the cat and mouse, which is negotiation. I'm getting a new opportunity coming your way. With new opportunities, there's often negotiation, right? This week, this is going to make you quite happy. Okay. Whatever this opportunity is, I do believe it has something to do with finances, but I don't think it's just necessarily all about finances. In other words, it could be something that you have been wanting to do for a very long time. It's your passion, and now you get an opportunity to do it, which is great. So that's a fabulous first week. I do get the scythe reversed. Now on week two, now when it is straight up, it is disappointments. When it's reversed, it's minor disappointments, which goes to, it kind of works out that way. So let's say you decided this first week there is an inkling of a new opportunity that could create some new income that you would love to do that. Let's say that now that you have to focus on that. Sorry, my phone alarm is going off. I'm supposed to be creating false sense today. Anyway, I will later. But if you need to focus, move your focus to something new, you might be asking other folks to pick up the slack for you, okay? And they might disappoint you because you've been doing it for so long that they're not in the, in the focus of it. So it's not, that's just not how they think, because you spoiled them perhaps because you've done it all. So there is just some minor disappointment around that. Okay, so what you like told them you needed to have done, they might not do it complete like you would like it to be done, or like you would have done it, or they might not do it at all. Okay, so it's some minor disappointment, so you still have to pick up that slack. um, Week three, I get the bouquet. I get happiness on top of victory. This is fabulous. Okay. So, whatever is going on up here, so even if this was about a Capricorn that is in your world that didn't necessarily get, or maybe doesn't feel they're going to get that recognition, maybe they're giving themselves some negative self thought. There's nothing negative here, the last part. So, there is a victory. There is beauty with my bouquet. Okay. There is a gift. Okay. So to speak, a gift from the universe. So week three actually turns out quite well. If this is about you, where you were unable to free yourself up from something, it looks like you're going to be able to do that. Remember, it looked like we might be trying to give away some responsibility, some projects, some tasks. Okay. So that you can start on something new this first week. it looks like you might have a bit of success with that this third week, which is great. So it all kind of starts to fall together. Perhaps people start to change their habits and start to change how they feel about what they're responsible for. Fabulous. I get the snake reversed. Okay. On week 4, remember we were having some lack of communication with someone. Might have needed to happen for a long time. It could be you just remove this person. You might have found out that they were a snake, or you felt that they were deceiving you, or just not who they said they were. And I do believe this was going on for a long time. I really do. I think that it's been bothering you for a while. And I just strongly feel like there is someone that you have chosen to remove from your close world. Okay. And Scorpios do that. We have the ability to do that. And we can kind of sense when someone is not necessarily good for us in a way. And so we do have the ability to cut them off. Capricorn is another sign that's really good at that. They have the ability to cut somebody off if they feel that they are not being served well by them in some form. And I don't mean that as like a servant to you. I mean they're not serving you in at all. They're actually doing the opposite, dragging you down. So that's fabulous. And if this was about something that you had been chained to, okay, on this third week and we're getting a victory, there might need to be a cutting off of something, okay, that is no longer serving you. Nothing wrong with that. That's how we grow, okay? And it doesn't necessarily even have to be a person. It could just be a situation, okay? That's what I have, Scorpio, for the month of September. It's actually pretty good. It looks like some new opportunities are coming. There's some victories. There's some cutting off of some situations that are people or situations that are no longer within your best interest. That's the way to say it, within your best interest. I want to do 3 more cards though and see what the message is for Scorpio for the month of September, and then we shall go from there. Oh, wow. Okay. Excellent. Excellent. Okay, Scorpio. First one I get right out of the back. Flew out. 10 of Wands reverse. Okay. Relieving some of your responsibilities. Delegation. Okay. Delegating. For the center energy, I get the Strength card. Okay. You have the ability to do this. You can tame the lion. Okay. You have the strength. You've got there's my infinity sign. Okay. An abundance of energy, an abundance of strength. Also, a lot of spirituality goes into this too because there's faith. All right. There's a lot of trust with the Strength card. Okay. She is going to trust that lion is not going to bite her, and the lion is going to trust that she can control, okay, without harming the lion. So there is a lot of trust going on here. When you delegate, there's trust, okay. Then I get my 4 of Swords, which is, there again, very spiritual. It's meditation. It can be relaxation. Okay. Taking a break. This is another vacation card. Taking a break. So it appears as if you have the ability to control the situation if there is something that you need to start delegating. So you do have the ability to tame the lion, so to speak. Teach what you need to teach so that you don't have to carry such a heavy burden, so you can take some more time out for yourself. Okay. Delegation. And it's interesting that I get that as the very first card that pops out with my 10 of Wands on my second week. Okay. So I do believe that the advice and the message here is You know, in order to keep your strength up, okay, you need to take more breaks. You need to start delegating, start putting others in charge. You cannot do it all, Scorpio. I know you think you can, but you can't. Start calling in the troops to start helping you so that you can take a bit of a break. If you continue, just handling everything, taking everything, this card could very easily change from rest to illness. Okay. Your immune system will get knocked down. So be careful with that. That's what I have. You have the strength to make it happen, Scorpio. The strength and the savvy, actually. So that's what I have for Scorpio for September 2019. I hope you enjoyed watching as much as I did reading them for you. Please do all the YouTube things, like, share, comment, subscribe, ring the bell, and also check out the website below. And you do get the YouTube discount. So it's actually the discount code. It's YouTube20, and it applies to everything, the entire purchase. So just check out the store. Let me know what you think. If you do have a candle scent that you would like for me to create, just shoot me an email. My email will be posted down there too. Shoot me an email and I will try to create it. I can send you, sample tea light candles to, until I actually hit the scent for you. Anyway, just kind of something fun to do. Also, if you would like your own personal intuitive clarity reading, I am here for you. Just send me an email and we'll work out the times and I'll shoot you what the prices are for that. All right, Scorpio, have a fabulous September. And until we meet again in October, I am always sending loving energy your way. Bye bye.